Yes, this is a neutral site game. That's how it'll look on the resume. But this place is full of Boiler basketball fans.
Yeah, at least three-quarters full of Boilermaker fans.
This is Trey Kaufman-Renn.
Purdue with a lopsided win over Nebraska. And
doing some man-type work there on the offensive glass inside.
First rebound is having Kaufman-Renn.
But now you got a tough one on the road against your rival, and you never know what's going to happen in this building. That's where I think the UCLA game really burns you. That's a great play. Into Kaufman. He can go to the left as well.
That one long, hit by Bailey.
And a good closeout there by Trey Kaufman-Renn on the perimeter. Now the rim run.
With two.
4 to shoot. Sip that pass from Smith to Cox. And the three won't go. Rebound Trey Kaufman-Renn.
Kaufman-Renn, 6 to shoot. Bumping, grinding, jump hooking.
Bigs up front, got to do a little more damage. Contest, keep Smith out of the lane. Warrior with 12 and 3 as well. Pretty, again, low.
Graduate, kid, leader, they need him to step up.
TKR from the corner. Cox, you know he wants it. Doesn't get it to go. 3 bodies.
Other guys besides Martinelli have got to step up and make some of them.
Martinelli 4 for 4. The rest of the team is 5 for 16. Kaufman-Renn's foul.
Perham, and now these fresh new injuries for Auburn. They are certainly, you're going to need a good bill of health as you get into the media conference play.
A week ago Wednesday, now back-to-back games against Purdue to these top 20 clubs.
This is his 26th game of 20 and
8 straight.
Must be nice.
He is something else. What a joy it's been to watch his career as Kaufman-Renn.
This back to 10. Dorn is short. Clucks there.
Purdue has had a better sense of urgency at getting to the shooters here. These last couple possessions, they've gotten into the vision. They've gotten in the open floor.
Program, even mom is calm. He was just nodding to ABBA, which was playing in the background like she's been to 100 games before. Trey Kaufman-Renn off the 5th Wisconsin turnover. They'll double him. It didn't get there in time.
Early matchups are interesting here as the 6'7" Karchenkov matches up against Smith. They surround Kaufman-Renn. Cole Pete's got him. Burry's there to help Kaufman-Renn.
He was out here. That's leadership. When your best player, and this was you, Robbie, when you were a player, when your best player is your hardest worker, that sends the message to the rest.
As the Boilermakers have their sights set on advancement in the tournament. Kaufman-Renn.
Language on Marquette's bench. They were all up on their feet right there after that block. They're into the...
John, who is a terrific three-point shooter here for the Buckeyes. He's now an assistant for Thad Matta at Butler. Kaufman-Renn double squeezes the trick.
Eye on that throughout the day. Purdue down by 2. Kaufman-Renn out of the timeout. Reed trying to get it in. How about Braden Smith muscling his way around Sheravino to pick it away. Smith around the Kaufman-Renn screen. Flips it back. On the run, it's Clough inside.
Just balls Alabama for those mid-range shots, which they don't even want to take. Challenge at the rim.
Kate said that Bobby Hurley played on a team that didn't run a lot of sets. He just made a lot of reads. It's very similar to what Matt Painter is doing with Braden Smith at Purdue, Spiro and Jim.
Has anyone ever said so nonchalantly? I talked to Coach K this week, just hanging with him on the phone.
Right place, right time, but he can score that thing inside. He's got a look in his eye. I think he received the message from Tom Izzo the other day. Trey Kaufman-Renn
in college basketball.
I love this right here from Matt Painter.
Graham McCaslin electing to bring the line of Watts off the bench tonight and putting Luke Bamboye in that starting spot. J.T. Toppin misses his first attempt from the outside, just 1 for 10 from three-point territory this season.
Here, averaging better than 4 points per game. Big play. Kaufman-Renn.
Next Bruin foul. Purdue will be at the line. Trey Kaufman-Renn
Buddy the street dog to their street dog player after every game. The guy who embodies the street dog mentality, as Leonard has said. And that thing, I think he's made of plastic, Jim, maybe rubber, but he's become the unofficial mascot of this team. And boy, they embodied everything.
Conaway three. Smith doing a little bit of everything. Scoring, assist, and rebound. That's why he's an All-American. Good. Nice look.
Smith on the pull. Rebound, Kaufman-Renn goes up.
Your best players have to play like your best players. They've gone ice cold from three. It's got to be Braden Smith, Fletcher Loyer, Trey, Kaufman-Renn. You got to play through those guys. They got to make some things happen here.
Kaufman-Renn.
Both practice paid off.
Purdue would become the second lowest seed to ever win the Big Ten tournament. Michigan was previously the lowest seed in 8. Again, to watch him coach.
It was like dinner and a show.
You were the one.
Involved offensively.
You know, they're doing a really good job on Tahaj, just kind of bottling him up and sending bodies to him. So, you know, Tahaj has got to be patient. We got to find some things to, you know, get him into a little bit of a rhythm. You know, Keyshawn's doing a pretty good job of being aggressive.
Desperation time for Purdue. Kaufman-Renn.
Cox. Kaufman-Renn there for the...
But he's played professionally in Germany against grown men for a lot of years now. Smith to Kaufman-Renn. Signature.
Percentage. Loyer finally gets it in.
You can even see there, Noah. They're just out of sorts in terms of running their under out of bounds plays.
13 to shoot. Spin. Kaufman-Renn.
Kaufman-Renn working against Berman. Flicks it up. No. Little contact.
Step onto the mat for a clash with number 14 Rutgers. As Trey
Kemp weaving his way into the paint. Kaufman-Renn slices underneath. Makes it.
To your point, Alabama's taken 21 shots in the game. 18 of them, Tom Hart, are from distance. Trey Kaufman-Renn lost rights and rolls it home.
Kaufman-Renn kicking. Cox from the corner. Offensive rebound. Benter with a big offensive board. Smith trying to play the two-man game. Kaufman-Renn with the advantage, and he is fouled.
But the patience there by one of the best teams in the country. But you have that factor, and I think there was plenty of chatter before this game about just the way that maybe the motivation factor for this Purdue team. And they were certainly ready to go for this one.
Kaufman-Renn with 12 to work with. Step through for 2.
Makers and Harris with the 2 fouls. Out Harris and Jacobson have 2. Wisconsin has hung around without John Blackwell, who's been off the floor for the balance of the second portion of this first half. He's got 2 fouls. Kaufman-Renn the screen, little pass to him at the foul line. And that floater is
carried in. McKinney back on the floor. Jimmy shake, pulls it up, missed it short, and a rebound of Loyer.
And finally, Purdue able to close out a possession.
Loyer tries to attack. Now a reload with Smith, just a 1.5, maybe 2-second difference shot clock and game clock. Smith sets the offense in motion now with 8 on the clock. Screen from Kaufman-Renn. 5 to shoot. Smith finds his spot. Kaufman-Renn on the pump. Has to force, and he puts it in.
Size it up and get to his spot. It's a tough one for Trey Kaufman-Renn, but you can't let Dent just dance like that for 5-6 seconds.
Curls a pass inside. Kaufman-Renn puts it home.
The cookie jar too often.
You say that like somebody who's done that before.
Oh, lots of times. What do you mean? Me and cookies go hand in hand, man.
That's pretzels.
That's right.
Braden Smith sweeping in, whirling in a stuff.
Half though. I mean, we're at 8 minutes, Timmy B.
Yeah.
That old saying, stars at times need to understand that's the stars.
Yeah,
and take over.
Sometimes you have to force it too, right? And Sturts has earned the right to force a few shots.
And we are tied at 60.
Would you blitz that, maybe? Double it occasionally, see what you can do.
Hooker there can pop, and now he's even wide open at the throw.
Feed it. Kaufman-Renn. Nice drop. Oh, he had the chair taken out from under him, and Kaufman-Renn still finishes in the paint.
Western, they're really on the ropes here early on.
This is exactly what Purdue wanted to see. Coming off of the stretch at the end of the season where they went 2-4 in their last 6 games and allowed almost 80 a game. Kaufman-Renn again inside. It's too easy.
Lead changes and 10 ties tonight. It has lived up to the billing. It has, Tom. I said in the open, it's great to play these kind of games and find out what you're bad at. But you want to win these games. If you're a serious national title contender chasing a 1 or a 2 seed, these games matter.
Smith gets it back from Kaufman-Renn, shares it again. No look pass out front. And now a drive by Harris. Great defense by Bama. Shot clock at 7. Kaufman-Renn right hook.
All trying to get those guards with good looks.
We've already had 7 lead changes and 3 ties in the first 11 minutes of this one. Meyer. 6'4", 215, good size at the point guard position. Kaufman-Renn, jump hook. It goes.
When to run, when to back it out, when to do the down set, hike play calls. It's all about 3 and black, determining the tempo for Purdue.
8th offensive rebound in the first half. Trey Kaufman-Renn again over the left shoulder. Here, can't waste time.
Smith to the elbow. Bailey's defending him. Kaufman-Renn lays it in. Back to 3.
This is Clough, one of the 2 transfers that Matt Painter went and got this year. Young man has become such a big piece in the middle for the Boilermakers. Kaufman-Renn trying to create the space. Skips middle under control.
In this first half, back to a 6-point game. Smith back on the floor with Kaufman-Renn, Cox, Clough, and Moore, the starting 5.
Auburn going back to that zone again. Trey Kaufman-Renn just mishandled it, but then you leave him and he just gets all the way.
Smith just bullies his way to the basket for his 11th point.
Martinelli catching it in range. Again, no settling. Unlike a little Martinelli special on senior night, getting it going in the second half early.
9-point game for Northwestern. There's Kaufman-Renn. Right down the right side of the lane. That running hook is so...
So Boyd with the silencer as we are inside of 2 minutes. Kaufman-Renn and contact.
Yeah, a little bit. The right corner was open at the same time, and then it develops into a patient middle shot.
15 from Blackwell, the junior out of Bloomfield Hills, Michigan.
Look at the double team right here. Wait for him to come through to the middle of the floor.
Bilyauskas lurking. Kaufman-Renn with that exquisite touch.
But you're not really allowed to hook you there in the low post as well either. So they're going at it.
Oh, that's another goaltend on Memphis.
And this first half has delivered to the best teams in college ball going at it in November.
No Braden Smith on the floor, under a minute to play. He's got 2 personals. It's Omer Meyer running the offense for Purdue. Meyer finds Kaufman-Renn.
Got it. He had 8 shots. Benter steals. Leads it for Cox. Oh, great spot inside. Benter!
Johnson last Saturday into Ross. Ross off the heel. And Jacobson comes down with it.
I think Jacobson got a fingernail on that. He's got 25, we'll call it 24 and a half blocks now to get the fingernail block. So long.
I thought there was a period of time as Kaufman-Renn turns. That's just too easy.
But welcome sight getting Fisher back in the lineup.
Yeah, and a nice little post-up got low. We talked about getting leverage. He got leverage on the bigger guy.
Position for Kaufman-Renn. Double clutch for 2.
She'll see in May. Offensive rebound. Jakari Harris slips in. And now Kaufman-Renn is right at the 8:30 mark left in the second half. Here he comes across the paper, just skill for a game.
Very capable of going on these types of runs. They're a physical team too.
Wine Watts Handles Trey Kaufman-Renn inside, and he scores over the top of him.
Sets. It's Thornton. One to fire. Three. Can't hit it. It's a rebound by Kaufman-Renn. On the move is Braden Smith. Time is of the essence. Kaufman-Renn. Royal will defend. Got it. Foul.
With a 13-point lead, they have some tough games coming up. They'll play Iowa State on Saturday. The Big Ten opener for the Boilermakers and the Scarlet Knights, who are at Michigan coming up on Saturday. The toughest first two conference games of anybody in the league belongs to Rutgers.
Very tough. This is where the end. They got to get it going. Be tougher. Look at that fine floater. Empty.
Smith on Donaldson. Now they switch. Too late.
Donaldson well short. Jim, biggest keys, one or two for both of these two teams as we get going.
I think it's a simple thing. I think they're going to, the point guards are going to be forced to their weak hand, because Smith wants to go right now, but if they can get him going left a little bit, they might have a little more success. Miami on the defensive end. Watch for the double teams.
Kaufman-Renn already showing you what he...
That Auburn team last year, you look at the teams that were in the Final Four, whether it's their ability level or their physicality and size, those four teams were elite. And those were the differentiators of college basketball last season, just with how good those four were.
Back down, Kaufman-Renn gets double, doesn't matter.
And he's going to that.
Dent's now going to get a breather for UCLA.
You know, we know Purdue's great defensively, but offensively, they've got a lot of options. Always two bigs on the floor, generally speaking. There's that floater 15-footer.
Yeah, copyrighted.
And Billy was never afraid to tell it like it was. And Al McGuire, you think of toy soldiers, seashells, and balloons. And you also think of Purdue and Marquette in '69 in the Mid-East Regional Final when Rick Mount sent the Boilers to the Final Four.
Classic game, right? Coach McGuire could flat out coach, and he was a fun broadcaster as well. Look at that.
Trey Kaufman-Renn, and that came from...
Let's keep that in mind with 11:45 left to play. Mismatch here. Kaufman-Renn, he runs into Kribos, though. Clock for the rebound. Offensive rebound, number 11 for Purdue. And Kaufman-Renn.
Jacobson getting taken to the basket again. Entenmann wasn't able to finish. Kaufman-Renn with the seal out in the finish.
Just as you stated, and Gene, we appreciate that. So Volkatitis just picks up his third. He's on the bench. Oscar Clough, Purdue's big man, is on the bench. And a lot of room in there to work for Kaufman-Renn. He goes to work.
Into the game, they need White out there.
They're limited numbers. Credit to them for the start of the game, how they play.
Kaufman-Renn going with
followed NASCAR my whole life because it's basketball season.
If I'm ever there, it'll probably be because my career's over. But I really want to go to a Daytona 500 one day.
You're never going to retire. Braden Smith hasn't really been a scorer at all in this first half.
KKR working on Fugaris. Had a nice little duck under that time. Smooth.
Coming in off the bench for the Golden Flashes. Clough with the rebound. Clough with 5 people in his face. Ball collected by the Boilers. Shot clock under 10. Kaufman-Renn says, don't worry, I got it. Finishes off the rim.
And see that offensive rebound.
Brutal stretch to start conference play. No look to Kaufman-Renn. Would have been Smith's 15th assist. And Kaufman-Renn now going to the post instead. Kaufman-Renn through 2 bodies. And the tip falls. He is a bull.
Fiddle for 3, short. They love that action. It looks like it's going to swing, but they pin in for Fiddle. They got him a good look.
Yeah, he rushed it, though. He didn't catch it cleanly and rushed it just a tad.
Kaufman-Renn, and a blocking foul is called against the Ducks.
Him up. Meyer having a huge second half. Still out there playing with Braden Smith. Meyer looking comfortable over to Kaufman-Renn for the push shot.
The basketball team.
Big thing about Clough is I love the way he passes the ball, too. Obviously, screening with that big body, gets people free. There's another screen. Oh, what a look.
Oh, my goodness. And that's the first. I think they might be ranked in the top 20.
Well, not only that, they should be ranked now.
Yes.
But after yesterday, they ought to be in the teens. I don't want to see him at 20. I want to see him in the teens for great guards.
So as Trey Kaufman-Renn gets a tough one to go.
KR has made that a ton over the course of these 2 seasons.
Kaufman-Renn all the way with authority.
That's a total breakdown by
Jefferson. Kept alive by Jacobson underneath. He has it blocked. Second chance. And a third chance coming.
It's like a war under there.
Whoa. Just mugging underneath. Braden Smith's going, how about a foul?
So physical play here early on. It's 4-2. Coming up on 3 minutes gone by in the first half. Pick and roll with Trey Kaufman-Renn again. Kaufman-Renn doesn't hesitate. Pick, pop, and drop.
Johnson's been money here in the first half. Finds himself wide open. Purdue very fortunate, and Kaufman-Renn is fouled. Day within arm's length of Purdue. Extra pass, Meyer. Off there again. Interior feed and a foul. Alexis' shot. Oilers by 7. Kaufman-Renn. This is his sweet spot. Pivots.
They've only had the 2 paint points in the second half. 20 in the first.
Nice footwork in the post. Trying to ice it.
Kaufman-Renn inside, takes it home.
That's his.
That'll be there all afternoon.
We are tied at 17. UCLA was picked to finish 3rd in the Big Ten preseason poll. Purdue number 1. 15-2 run over the last 9 minutes for the Bruins. Smith, give it up. Oh, excuse me.
Around America, we are sitting right next to the USC bench, and so we're living and dying through every emotion of Eric Muscle. And there's Kaufman-Renn's first